Hey guys, before we get into the episode, I do want to tell you we have merch for the podcast. But if you also just want to look good for people to compliment you for what you're wearing, I would go check it out. Aidan N Designs on Etsy. Again, Aidan N Designs on Etsy. Go check it out.
Triple that, Grado.
She won 1942 and she mixing it.
So Aidan,
Yes.
I have a problem.
Please don't tell me not again.
It happened again.
At work.
I was at work, right? I was at work.
What'd you call her this time, dude?
I was at work and
You call her a slur. Don't tell me you did it. Don't tell me.
I was at work. So you know how you have to like clock in for work?
Yeah. Yes. I know. I've heard of
clock
that.
in for work.
I've heard
So
of that.
at work we have iPads that we have to clock into, right?
Okay.
For me, I always clock in on my phone because it's faster. Because when you do the iPad, you have to put in your user and ID and your password. When you log on your phone, you just have to put your password. So in my head, I was like,
okay, cool.
oh, it's faster. So ever since I started working, I just been on my phone. You know, so boom, quick. When you type my password, you used to do Face ID, which made it even faster. But
They got rid of that?
password, yeah, password super fast. I'm like, okay. So I'm closing, right? I'm closing.
Okay.
Closing with like two other people. And I'm telling them, we're just having a conversation about random stuff. Then my manager's like, oh, did you guys clock out? I said, oh, yeah, I clocked on my phone. This is where I went wrong. So a rule that we've had at work is that you're not supposed to use your phone to clock out. And you're always supposed to use the iPad.
And you knew that, you just forgot.
And I that's the first time like I've obviously like they probably known that I've been doing it on my phone, but I literally said to him like, oh yeah, I just use my phone, sorry. And he didn't say anything at first, and I was like, okay, whatever, like time just to go. I laughed. I was like, oh yeah, I use my phone. It's time to go.
Oh,
So-
look, you laughed at them.
So next day comes around.
Yeah.
I'm already late because one, I want to get food before work, but also it was cars and coffee, so it was packed.
Wait, you? Oh yeah.
No,
okay,
because I'd
okay.
worked.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
go
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
the parking lot
yeah.
could not find parking, so I got there at like 10:07. I was already late. This is like the first time I've been that late. I was already stressed. Like, oh my gosh, I'm late. So I go into work. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm late. He's like, okay. I already called before and they knew I was gonna be late. I'm like, okay, I'm late, whatever. So I go on my phone. I'm like, I sign in. I'm like, where's the clock in? Where's the clock and stuff? I'm like, okay, maybe just glitch.
Keep scrolling.
No, I close out the app. I go back
okay.
in. I'm like, I log back in. I'm like, where is it? What the heck? Okay, I log out again. I'm like, then in my head, I'm like, oh shit, did they just take that out? So I look for an iPad. I'm like, oh my gosh, where's this iPad at? I need to find it.
Yeah.
I go on the iPad. I'm like, what's my user ID? I haven't put it in since I first started working. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know it's like E something.
Oh, you don't write it down?
No, but I took a picture of it when I first started working here.
Oh, okay.
Smart. So I went, looked back at my screenshots. I screenshotted it again. I'm like, this is it. I put in my ID. And I was like, oh, okay, clocked in. I clocked in like 10 or 11 minutes late. And I was like, okay, whatever. Probably just like a glitch or something. Like I'm not too worried about. And then my friend Alicia is talking to the manager. And she's like, oh, why the Wi-Fi change? And she's like, oh, because when you're on like the other Wi-Fi, you're able to log in on your phone. And like that's a rule that we don't want you doing that. And you're only supposed to use the iPad. And I was like so my manager was talking to Alicia right here.
Okay.
And I was like right over here. Alicia was looking at me when she was telling that, like smiling at me because she knew that like I used
You
my
use your
phone to
phone.
clock
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
And I was hearing that. I'm like, oh, shoot. Joe probably told Liz. My manager probably told the main manager. And that's why they like changed the Wi-Fi. So now we have to log in on our phones. I mean, not log in on our iPads. I don't log in on my phone anymore. We have to log in
we don't
on
log in
iPads.
with our phones.
But yeah, that was just a dummy mistake for saying that. Now it takes super long to log in because I have to.
I mean, it was gonna
happen
get you
eventually.
at some point. Yeah.
But yeah, I almost got it. I
Out
got
of
away
all
with it
your
for like
issues,
8 months.
Not
And
bad.
technically, I didn't really get in trouble, but yeah. Also,
I mean, you've called girls chunks. You tell me some stuff. Oh my God, you guys should hear Evan off pod.
You should.
This guy yells slurs at the age. Just
oh
kidding.
my gosh, no,
No,
they
he
love
doesn't.
me. I always make them laugh. But even my manager, like she's like, oh my gosh, like, cause she thinks the way I act at work is not the way I act in real life. Cause like I just like
Really?
I just say my jokes.
yes.
Cause I'm more like social. When I'm just chilling, like when I'm at the gym, I'm not social. I'm just like.
Yeah.
But at work, I'm just like social. I just let it all out. I let it rip. Okay. I let it all out. And she's like, oh my gosh, I don't know how people can like stand you. Like you're just like saying all these jokes. I'm like, oh, but like actually like out of life, I'm just
Is
like,
that a compliment?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. She thinks they're
Oh.
funny though. But like, besides the point, like she's like, oh, I wonder how you act like outside at work. I'm like, oh, I act completely different. Like I'm just more chill. And she's like, really? I can't imagine. I'm like, yeah, because like you should see me like in school and stuff. Because like I'm just chill. But like they don't really know that because they just see me at like my highest like social because I'm socializing all the time.
Yeah.
So like my battery's up.
Hey, girl out there, run. That's my only piece of advice. You run.
To my future wife.
You see him, run. To my future
And you
wife.
better run fast.
Because I
Yeah.
I can't say that.
But yeah, that was just a little mistake I made, and just
That's not bad,
I'm
honestly.
sorry. I'm sorry for trying to go the easy way. And
I don't
make
know
it
if that
faster.
employee of the month is coming, bro.
But here's
I think
the
you
thing.
have to wait for that one.
Here's the thing. This month, so you know how I tried really hard and I didn't win it. This month, I'm not trying at all. I'm being obviously at work. I'm
Nonchalant.
trying super hard, but I'm being a little nonchalant.
Nonchalant.
But this is what I'm trying to
Afrohead.
see. If I win it anytime soon, where I'm putting in less effort, then I'm be like, oh, this is just rigged because they're just giving it for no reason. Because like I don't really deserve it.
I mean, they will definitely.
They're
gonna
give it to me eventually.
I think there's definitely been reports of Evan saying some rather unpleasant things to the employees, and
Here's the thing.
I don't doubt that probably goes in like. Evan
He's the best
Miller-
employee,
It's like
but-
you know what you probably had. They probably had like 10 ticks for good times,
And they're like-
and they heard chunks like erased it.
But here's the thing. So you know how the girl was like saying like, oh, we're not gonna be buddy at work, stuff like
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah.
Guess who just keeps talking to me at work now?
Ah.
This girl. So I'm like in my head, I'm like,
I mean, it's sweet that she's being good or good now. I wasn't gonna. That
no,
sounds
but
crazy. She's being nice now.
She's like, but like, bro, like I don't want to talk to you. But she's
Damn.
no, like in a respectful way. I'm just like in my zone. But, like,
in a respectful way, I don't want to
listen,
talk.
if you're gonna say those things about me, say to the manager, be like, oh my gosh, this makes you so uncomfortable, all this stuff. But then you continue to just keep talking to me like nothing happened. What's up with that? Why
So-
are you even saying in the first place?
So let's do some self-reflection on who might have said some rather unpleasant. If you say some rude stuff like you'll never be friends with me, I will never.
Never talk to you ever again.
Yeah, but
So,
chunks. What are we
that's-
that's
I'm retiring
good
that
morning.
word.
Good morning,
Chunky.
How are you doing, chunks? Like
Big
obviously.
chunks. But yeah,
So fucked.
that was a mistake I made. Obviously, I've made a lot worse mistakes, but I'm sorry to Under Armour for trying to take the easy way out and signing it on my phone. Just you have any?
I didn't know they had that though, where you could sign it on your phone.
Yeah,
I thought they were
I'm the
also
only one that
just-
does it.
It makes sense. I just never considered you have to like clock in. I thought they'd have like a sheet or something, but I didn't realize they put
You
it
gotta
on
like
the
punch
tech.
in, punch out, but like it's just faster. Like I don't want to stay like 3 minutes past my time just trying to slowly put in my user ID and all that stuff because it also takes way longer to load on the iPad. So like
Yeah.
like let's say you get in right on time, which you're not supposed to, then now you're late because this is taking forever to load.
Do you
So-
feel like with your jobs right now and like the podcast and everything that we're doing, do you feel like a lot of your time is being taken up?
Yes.
Really?
Even on date, I don't know why, but like it's just like repetitive cycle of like I have to. For me, I like have to walk every day.
That's a good
so, like,
thing, though.
I have.
Yeah.
So I wake up, eat. I try to do some homework. Go to the gym with Travis. Go home. Let's say I'm working at 5. I go home at like 2. I eat lunch, and then I go straight to my walk. And then I gotta get ready for work. Go to work. Boom. Come home. Video games. Sleep.
Okay.
It's like.
So you do have time to do extra stuff like
Yeah, but like I don't really have like time to like do something new because I'm so used to just like staying scheduled. So obviously I want to get a lot of sleep too. Wake up like I want to get the most sleep. But I mean yes, but some days it's kind of nice having like a schedule. So like you don't really. I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary, and I'm like I'm just I like the life I have right now. It's
that
calm.
doesn't bother you though at all, like having too much of a schedule where like everything's repetitive same day. It's like
sometimes, but I just try not to let it affect me. And also like with like people wise, also like I'm just trying to relax right now. I get in my head a lot about a lot of different things, and I'm trying to just like be more peaceful with like the way I think and be more understanding that I'm young.
But do you ever do any things other than like the walking stuff? Do you have time to like hang out and do
Sometimes
things with
I've
friends
been
and
more
stuff?
social like recently, but again like it just sucks. Is like some days I just don't like talking to people, and also like
Happens, yeah.
I'm just trying to like find the right crowd because like I hear so many different things about different people where I'm like, okay, maybe they're not like the way I thought they were and all that stuff. So I
Ooh,
what?
that's just interesting. You hear stuff and you go off what you hear.
Because I
more like
not what I hear, but like I try to look at it from both sides. Why people are like saying, I'll explain later to you today. But like,
Okay.
I hear 2 different things. It makes me think about people. I'm like, oh, do I really like want to be around this person, or do they actually make me happy? So I'm still struggling with like myself trying like have like see like who are actually the real people that you can like tend to. Because obviously we all want a lot of friends, but I'm still content with my close circle.
You think you have a good read on people though?
Yes.
Like, do you think if I put two people in front of you, one of them was a genuine friend, or not someone genuine friend, but someone with good intent, and another one with bad intent, do you think you could probably read that?
Yeah, but it takes a while with their actions. But also like even if you know a person, like it still takes a fully like longer time to fully understand them because it sometimes when people say things it like gets in my head like thinking like, oh, are they this, are they that? And even obviously it could be my fault reading things wrong, but I try hard to like actually think fully and like understand every single thing that I can to help me create like a conclusion or something like that.
Yeah, I think I've honestly, as I've gotten older, I've become less certain with the things. I think even with like you said, reading people, I don't know why. I guess as like a teen, you could what would you
Make quick judgments?
You could credit that to me being like younger and more oblivious, right? And now me knowing more things. But definitely as I've gotten older, haven't been able to have as strong opinions as I used to.
Second guessing? Did you say second guessing already?
Second guessing, I haven't said that yet, but yeah, second guessing could be in part of it too. But I definitely like I could create a strong opinion on anything as a kid. Like, do you remember when we were doing debates in high school? Those mock debates, so we just for fun.
Yeah.
Bro, I felt I was killing that shit. Like, so... And also was kind of annoying to me because then people would just give it to their friends because it's their friend. But I'm like, dude, I just gave you the most killer argument on the planet Earth.
Yeah.
Like, give me money and some. And a hug. Like...
Yeah, come on.
No, but I felt like I had really good arguments. And you could give me almost any topic and I can debate it. And I feel like I could create a really good perspective on it. But now, I don't know why. It's either it's like simply
I see you. I feel you.
Not as smart anymore. Hopefully it's not that.
It takes time, maybe just get more understanding of things, people, topics, and just don't be too hard on yourself if you don't get something right away.
Yeah, and I'm learning to be more
under.
What do you? Fudge, I'm out of words today.
About what?
More considerate of people. Being
Thoughtful,
careful with like what I
considerate.
say. Not too careful in the sense where I can't say anything,
But, like,
and I
yeah.
restrict myself. But careful to where like. And especially with the podcast and everything too, like it goes out on the internet. I can't be as reckless.
Yeah.
And especially since like you don't know how it makes the other person feel at the same time.
And how like anyone could take it, because again, we said this before, people can take things many different ways, and even if you know a person, they could still take it a complete opposite way. So always be careful.
And I don't find any problem. There are these things in comedy called comedy purists, by the way. And
What's that?
That's pretty much what comedy purists are. Guys who believe in comedy 100%. No matter what they say,
They
if
think
it
it's
was
just a
done
joke.
with the premise of comedy, everything's justifiable. They could say the N-word, but if they did it in a comedic way that's like creative, they stand for it. Ride or die for that. There are people who will do that to a fault. Because you can't defend something absolutely. There will be moments where people
I saw
slip
one
up.
that was actually crazy. I wish I sent it to you. But
There was another guy who said a crazy thing, but the important thing, even with comedy, and I bring up comedy because I was watching comedian Andrew Schultz talk about it, and he had not talk about it, but had an experience with it where he was interviewing someone or he was on a podcast with someone. It was Brilliant Idiots. No, it wasn't with Charlemagne. There's another female host or female guest, whatever. And he said a joke and he was being on purpose weird, asking her, like, I think it was what color her panties were, right? But it was in context of a weird situation. Obviously, when you go that far, and especially like you try to make it so it's like exaggerated and they can tell, like, I don't really care what your panties are. I'm just doing it for shock factor. But then he said, like, I apologize for like how it came off, but I don't.
And
like,
she's like, it's okay, I can show you.
But he says I can't apologize for a joke where you're trying to tell me I'm a creep when I know my intent wasn't to actually be a creep. But I do. I think it's respectful in the way to apologize for how people perceive.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to our What Would Evan Do segment, aka my therapy segment, really. Today, Evan, I just kind of wanted to let's make this more of a discussion than like a therapy, but something I realized recently. And it's the idea that it's important confidence-wise to become more confident in yourself. A step to doing that is being able to accept your insecurities. Realizing that no human is perfect and that we're all going to come with things that we don't like, maybe baggage, maybe like how we appear or the way we talk, but learning to accept that part of us and realize, hey, that's something that's going to be with me, and the only way to get past it is through accepting it.
What are you insecure about?
The way I talk to people, the way I come off. So if I were to say, for example, like I'm talking to you, I'm worried about, is my topics to him interesting? Or if I were to say a joke and you didn't acknowledge it and I thought it was super funny, then I question, like, am I really funny? Then I start becoming hesitant on, maybe I'll just hold off on the jokes because I'm not as funny as I thought I was. I shouldn't. It just makes it weirder than it should be. I get bothered by silence. It can be a thing of, am I supposed to laugh at this moment? Or sometimes I feel like people take jabs at me that I definitely don't like, that I'm not comfortable with, but they keep doing it. So in order to make them stop, I uncomfortably laugh.
For
Right.
me, like, I remember always growing up, especially like I'd say like middle school or like high school, like whenever like I said a joke or like said something that like no one laughed or like no one was like funny about, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, are you serious? 'Cause like it makes you second guess, like, okay, next time, do I say it? Do I let it? Like, do I leave it inside? For me, as long as you have good intentions with what you want to say, and as long as you say it with confidence, I say let it rip.
Yeah.
Because listen, let it rip. Obviously, if you're gonna say something that's like disrespectful, I mean, do not let it rip.
Yeah, have some
But
filter.
if it's like, if you have good intention with it, either it's, you know, it's gonna be funny and not like not mean funny, but it's
Yeah.
like a general funny joke, or it's something that like, you know, would like add on the conversation. Just say it. If no one, again, let's say they ignore it, like they don't react to it, just be like, okay. Then just don't be scared. Don't hold yourself back just because of one person's like reaction or another person. Because like if we always, let's say like for example, this didn't come out wrong, but let's say like
Oh no.
let's say I was like
Is
shooting.
the filter necessary?
Let's say I was like shooting my shot at like a girl, right?
Okay.
For like one time, and I tried, and like let's say she left me on scene, she blocked me, she unfollowed me, or it's like completely ignored it. If I let that one experience say like, okay, I'm never gonna do that again, I'm never gonna have the confidence to talk to a girl, then how am I gonna actually like progress into a relationship in the future from having that one moment scare me? Let's say throwing a shot at a like, not a shot, but like trying to get a rapper's attention or an artist's attention or their managers, and they'll be like, nah, I don't want to do it. Then you're like, oh, does that mean every artist will not want to do it? No.
Yeah.
Because that's just that one person. So don't let that one moment change how you're going to, bother you for the rest of your life. And when you think like, oh, but this happened like a couple years ago, then I'm probably not going to do it now. Don't let anything stop you from you being yourself. That's most important.
I think that was like one of the things and why it's like become a goal for me now, like as of recently, literally in the past day, I think. Yeah.
Really?
Because I constantly like brainstorm different things I've gone through probably like 50 plus solutions on how to fix my anxiety, but every single one comes short, and it's due to my own fault. I overthink it, which is like, that's the thing I'm trying to get rid of, but I overthink the solution because I think if I don't have a solution to it, then what am I to do? Because I'm going to forever suffer with this if I don't find a way. So I'll go through times in my life where I'll come up with a catchphrase, not a catchphrase, but like, what would you call it? A quote or a line for me to kind of follow. And one of them was to not take life so seriously, which was helped me for like 3 days. And then that fucking fell straight through. And the one after that, there's one on my phone that you've seen before, which is like, it's better to have an
Did you make that one up or did you?
I made that one
was
up. It's better to have an empty and calm mind than a full and anxious one. And that lasted for a day. And so
You're empty and calm for that one day. Good job.
yeah, because I get afraid. I feel like in situations I have to carry a conversation, whether I do or don't. I have like that expectation in my head where if people aren't talking, I have to talk, or if I have to be the one to initiate the conversation and carry it on and make sure everyone's enjoying their time. I'm trying to be the guy who makes sure everyone's enjoying themselves, even if it's not good for me.
It's one of the parts you just said is like being okay to fail. And whether it's like saying the words or like again, I told you like, oh, saying something, but like no one really like messes with what you say. Like be okay to have that, because you'd rather let it out and like no one likes it than you just worry like, okay, do I say this? Do I say that? How are they going to react? Like, again, like it's the part where like, oh, once you know that like, oh, this happened, then you're like, okay, then you can come with peace with it. Be like, okay, they didn't like this joke, but don't let it affect you fully where it's going to stop you from
Being yourself.
being yourself. Also, like with the last part you said, I said this to you before, but like if you're always number one, always worry about yourself, especially in group settings.
Yeah.
And then like let's say like, oh, make sure they're having fun. Like obviously, yeah, you want them to have fun, but most importantly, like, are you having fun? Are you enjoying yourself? Make sure like when you also like we have this thing with when people have conversations, you expect them to be talking nonstop. Like let's say like we have a silent moment, that's not gonna kill our vibe. We're just still like we're just being chill.
And
Being able to be like okay with silence. We talk about that a lot.
yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm so hardwired this way that it's really hard to like get rid of it.
It takes time.
In even not extreme situation, but in another situation, I'll even be the same guy if two people don't like each other. For example, if I brought you and maybe someone else you didn't like to hang out, right? I would try to balance between you two. I would talk with you to make sure you're having fun, but then I would also stop talking to move over to that guy. Make
Are
sure
we
he's
in
having
the
fun.
same space? Like let's say we're
Yeah, I'm saying if we were.
That's a terrible idea.
I know that's what I'm saying, but like imagine in that situation of like you have two people that don't like each other. I don't know why I feel the inclination, but I always feel like I have to make sure they're both having a good time. Even if they hate each other and they're not having a good time because they're in the same space, I'm going to make sure my individual interactions with these two is as best as it can be. And that causes me to like not really do things for myself, but do it for others because I'm trying to make Evan happy and this other guy happy, but I don't want to just talk with Evan right now. I kind of want to talk with this guy too, but now I'm tired of talking with him. I want to talk to Evan now, but I feel like I have to make this balance, and it's just sometimes like again I'm working against
you're
myself.
not in that situation. That's just putting yourself in the worst situation, having to balance
Yeah.
people that don't like each other. Because let's say it was me, you, and like Bob the Builder. We
Hell
all
yeah,
should
shout out
be
Bob.
friends. Like, and then the conversation
Yeah.
just bounced. That's like us if we were with C3 Rio. Like, you're not worried about like, oh, he doesn't like Evan, but Evan doesn't like him. So like, I'll talk to Rio first, and I'll talk to Evan. Like, no, we should all be bouncing off each other and just having conversation. And also, like, when you're hanging out with people, like, you shouldn't be thinking that much about the conversation. You should be thinking about having fun and enjoying yourself, because that's why you're there. You're not there to overanalyze people's conversations, overanalyze how do I speak to this person, all that stuff. Just have fun and let things go.
And
Again, don't be too serious about life.
yeah, 100%. I think I should be. It's just so hard because like once I run out of once that method runs out, like to not take life seriously, then once that runs out, I can never go back to it again because my brain is naturally inclined of like if that failed
That's
in
not
3
good.
days, I can't go back to it. My brain
Yes, you
won't.
can.
My brain won't allow me.
Yes, you can. You control your brain. You realize you control your brain.
I know
right?
it's strong though.
Control
Okay.
you control your thoughts.
This guy
your
benches like
emotions.
500 on a casual day.
The
No
vid-
pre-workout.
No, you gotta control your brain. Control your thoughts. Because once you can, if you can beat your brain and have the power over it, then that's your potential will go.
Yeah, and
and speaking and all that stuff.
I'm really trying to like work on the whole accepting insecurities. It's difficult because
is.
it's insecurities and it's like it's hard to like accept them, right? Because you just want to get rid of them. Maybe like through doing different things, talking. And I also feel like this is always this. I have to prove to myself constantly. Like after we leave this podcast room, even though this is like a fantastic day, I'm on my drive home. I worry because I'm like, okay, now that I'm not talking to anyone, am I sure that my social ability is still doing good? So I'm like a person that runs on constant conversation to reassure myself that I'm fine.
You can restore your social battery just like chilling by yourself. Let's say you're just at home playing video games, like just relax.
You want to know what's absurd?
What?
And I haven't told anyone this yet, but like I read, I read manhwa, but
Manga?
Manhwa and manga.
What's manhwa?
So
the same
manhwa is
thing?
like a Korean version. Manga is the Japanese.
Okay, manhwa.
But I've been having a bad issue with that one recently, and it's been ruining my experience like reading.
Why?
Because I'm worried when I'm reading. Should I laugh at this moment, or should I think this is cool? It's bad. It's bad.
Ooh.
And it makes some of the reading experiences like miserable for me. And that's
That's
the
like
thing
me
that's
playing
been-
video games. Be like, should I be excited I just score a touchdown, or should I just be like,
That's what I mean. But I overthink it. I don't know
allow
why.
yourself to have fun?
Recently, it's been wonky. I don't know why, but like I said,
Well,
it's been
you're-
so
you're
extreme
in-
that it's reached into my like reading stuff.
You're in
that
your
it's,
head
like,
way too much. You gotta like,
yeah,
you gotta like whether it's like you gotta find something that you're able to just like to close off your mind, close your brain, just read. Just be like, it's pretty fun. Just enjoy it. Have natural reactions. Don't every time you like think about something like, should I be happy? Should I be sad? Just like be yourself and be yourself when you're reading. Because like when I'm playing video games, I'm not second guessing. Like, oh, wait, should I be happy? No.
I know it sounds insane. It is insane.
It
is insane.
But again,
I admit it. But
people
it's just
probably
like,
can relate to you, but
maybe.
it's honestly
I hope not.
It's just getting your head too much, and if you can find ways just to clear the head, you know.
Clear the head.
Clear your head out, clear your brain out, just relax. Because like
Yeah.
we think a lot, we use our brains a lot, and like whether it's like problem solving or like communicating, but like if you have times where you can just like not think about anything when you're reading, you should only be reading focusing on like, oh, this is good manga, this is good manhwa, or these are good video games, I'm having fun. Not be like,
Yeah. And it's also like a thing of like, I shouldn't have to always want to prove myself to people, but I do.
yeah,
Because like, if I don't laugh in that moment, now I work it out of my head. Okay, I didn't laugh. Now I have to create a justification for it.
Oh.
So just in case, in the magical scenario where one of these goddamn readers of this same manhwa descends from the sky and asks me, "Why aren't you laughing at that moment? Are you weird or something?"
I just didn't like it. It wasn't that funny.
Yeah, but then I worry and it's sent.
Thank you,
That was another therapy segment. Let's go back to the program. TikToks recently, or one of them popped up specifically. I don't remember his name. He did a stream with Neon, the streamer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched him. He basically cuts up traffic. For people that don't know, cutting up traffic is basically where you try to go on like a freeway or a road and you try to squeeze through as like small of spots as you can, like between two cars. You're trying to squeeze through a small space.
For the adrenaline.
Yeah. Basically, bring yourself as close to creating a collision as possible without doing it. It is the dumbest thing in the world. Like, you put so many people's lives in danger for nothing.
Crashing cars is not funny too, because like that's one of the most dangerous. Like you don't know how many lives you could change. Like let's say you're trying to do that, and there's a family of 4. Boom, you could create like a trauma just in their family, just because you're trying to be funny or film it. Because it's all fun and games until you hit someone or someone hits you or you create an accident. Like it's cool to watch, like, oh wow, this is cool, but then you realize like how dangerous it is and be like, wow.
I don't care if you're a good driver. That's why race car drivers race on a track.
Even they crash too, but they're not like on purpose. Like maybe you should be a NASCAR driver or something.
But it's just so dumb because one, I don't think that brings that much entertainment. I know
it's cool. It's cool like for the first time. Like
there's a group who loves it, of course, but
it's like like a first time. Like, oh wow, that's cool. But then like see it again, I'm like, okay. And then you like think like, oh damn, like this is not good. Like I don't
like. What if that was you? And like you said, what if it's a family of 4? There's been situations, for example, I can't remember. I think this lady was like a judge or a nurse. This happened like 4 or 5 months ago. Mm-hmm. She was driving like 90, 100 on a main road when it was like 60. She hit a family van, killed all of them, son, daughter, wife, instantly dead. And it's like, she wasn't even cutting up and that happens.
Yeah, like
it's just there's no point in it. I don't get it. It's by far one of the stupider things I've seen on the internet. And it comes down to
people
also
praise
being
that
like,
too. Like
yeah,
like oh, that's so cool, bro. I want to be like you.
You always find a group of dumbasses on TikTok. Like
even I see it on Instagram Reels a lot too.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And it's like it's for fame. I get it. There's a reason you're recording it. If you actually enjoyed yourself, you would do it in your free time. And there actually are some people who do it in their free time.
Do free time.
I did see cutting up one time, like in person.
I see it on someone's stories too.
It's so whack, bro.
Not for me. I'm a safe driver, mom. Super safe driver.
So safe. Evan would never cut up. No, you're actually a good driver.
Lives are. You got to realize like how important your life is, how important other people's lives are.
Yeah.
Not to just mess around, because like, again. You don't know what could happen. You don't know the danger you could cause, the damage.
It's worse than a DUI, in my opinion. Because you're more prone to crashing than a DUI. Because you actually put yourself on purpose in the situation. Versus like a DUI, they're just like retards who might end up in a...
Yeah. And you're doing it sober too. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
They're
doing it sober.
Are you under any influence? No.
No,
sure? Just adrenaline, sir.
Clearest mind I've ever had, actually.
I feel great, sir. Other than crashing into 3 people, but other than that, I'm chilling. God.
Have you had any like sketchy interactions with law that you'd want to be able to tell?
The cops?
Yeah.
No, I've never gotten pulled over.
Have you been close though?
One time I was driving like Tai Wai, Mason Ong, and like someone else in the back, and I think I like actually like didn't stop at a stop sign or something like that, or just I was going faster, like Sendero.
Oh yeah.
I was like going faster there, and then we see a cop, and the cop's just staring at us, and I'm just staring back at the cop, and I'm just going, I'm like looking at him, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, you're gonna pull me over, and I didn't get in trouble, so.
Damn,
I've gotten obviously looks, but like nothing really. But also I'm kind of scared because like I see so many videos, but like obviously people mind like color. Is that the right way to say it?
Oh, did you see that one recently?
Yeah, the guy who was like
Got punched in the face.
and the guy who like broke his glass.
Yes,
yeah, reposted that video,
guy.
yeah.
Oh my God. What
I mean, he could
was
have done
that?
something bad, but out of context, he didn't do anything. Like,
Well, so I didn't watch the whole thing. The body cam is out there for people that want to watch. The story is, for those who haven't seen it, a guy was pulled over for broken headlights, which was the initial pullover, and then the cops told him to basically, obviously the normal procedure, license, registration. There was something that he was missing, or they wanted him to step out of the car. I don't know which of the two. I don't remember. But they asked him, and he wouldn't. So he closed his car door and sat. He didn't turn on the car, but he sat. And that was at the point in which the cops told him to get out. He didn't get out, so they broke his glass. And the part that was
the punch
very
was unnecessary. The glass
unnecessary,
The glass
and-
was unnecessary, but I'm like, okay, whatever. Then the punch was like,
glass
come
is
on.
fine if someone isn't getting out, because it's like, if I told you to get out, you have to get out. It is what it is. That's the one thing I think with like cops. Just do what they say. Honestly, you're gonna save yourself. Whether they're doing something right or wrong, it's gonna be on footage anyways.
yes.
So
and he
just
filmed
listen.
it too. So
Please listen. And this guy did a good job, even though he got his ass whooped, pretty much. Not his ass whooped, but he did get a couple like stiff ones, as some
why
might
do you
call it.
punch someone though if they're not listening, bro? Like,
No, it was so unnecessary. So basically, guys, the cop breaks the window, and then instead of grabbing the guy and pulling him out, or trying to unlock the door and then pulling the guy out, he breaks the glass and sends a right one flying into it, or left one into his face, like as hard as he can. It was insane. And then did you see after when he got pulled out?
no, I didn't.
Okay, so now I'm about to tell you a part you didn't know.
okay.
So finally, the guy gets his one lick in. Dude, he feels so great about himself. Oh, I punched the guy. And now he opens the door finally, which is what he should have started with. He opens the door, pulls the guy out, and as he gets him out, they're kind of, I have to watch the full body cam to know what happened in between, but it cuts to him being outside of his car. He might have resisted, he might have not. Some people don't like being pulled out of their cars, right? And basically they stood him up. Cops are holding him by the shoulder. I don't know if it was the same cop or a different cop. Another person, full stance, boom, straight on his face, like dead center to his face. Second one comes flying. And then so basically that happens. Footage obviously gets released, blows up on the internet. You know what the sheriff department says? They said that was fine. It's part of procedure. What?
Well, if we don't know the whole full story, like let's say he was resisting, then sure, I guess. But like,
No, but
it's
punches aren't
OD,
necessary.
bro. Like,
Punches aren't. Tell me.
just
why,
like put him in handcuffs. Be like, okay.
Evan, you have 5 guys. Trust me, each guy can get a limb. There's no need for a punch in any of that. You can get a limb, each one of you.
No, but like also like, dude, like it's not like he's like fighting. If he was fighting back, okay, yeah, defend yourself. But like,
Yeah.
you also have like probably 3 other cops there. Like, bro, just surround him, handcuffs. Okay,
But
he's not punching you guys. Like,
No, and even if he's resisting, brother, I watched so much cop footage.
guy's a cop,
whether that's a
basically.
good thing or not. I watched so much cop footage. They don't do that.
Yeah.
They don't. You break the window, you open the door, and you drag them out whether they like it or not. Okay,
And
you
then-
press them down, you handcuff them. Trust me, it's hard.
all
Don't
that
get me
for
wrong.
headlights too
It's
is actually
hard.
crazy.
I know the guy made a bigger issue than he should have. Realistically, it probably could have ended. I have to,
could've
I have
just-
to
you
watch the
could-
footage.
Could
I
just
don't
got
know.
out and be like, okay, license registration.
I think comply though is the best thing you could do, especially of a person of color. I would assume, right?
Yeah, I'm low-key cooked in case anyone actually pulls me over if they ask for my license registration because I keep my. I keep my.
Yes, sir. Here it comes.
No, not my. I keep my my keys and you know how you have like a thing you can open like
yeah.
right here. I keep him right here, so he's like, "Oh, license registration." I'm like, "Oh shoot!" I'd have to go here, open it up, grab it, and then be like,
No,
"Here
but you just
go."
have to ask him.
Be like, "Sir,
Just
no."
ask him
If I ever
connect
get
if you can
arrested,
reach.
if I ever get arrested, I'm gonna be so careful and be like, "Okay, please, I don't want to die today." Okay, my keys, you could grab them yourself. I mean, my wallet is in this thing. I don't have a gun. I drive a white Volkswagen Tiguan, sir. Look at me. Okay, it's right here. Let me grab it.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'd
Whoa!
be so careful. Like, Mom,
No, you
have
have
you
to
seen
be.
me on the news? I got shot and I died.
No, don't wish that, Evan. You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. But yeah, I don't want to get arrested because I'm honestly, it's a scary thing.
It really
Like,
is.
No matter
Yeah.
what type of person you are, like you don't want to risk that. It's a
No.
fear.
And it's like, the thing is, cops aren't that way. It's just the dumb few that make it bad.
Yeah.
If you guys want to check us out, our socials are in the bio. My Instagram, my TikTok is down there.
And same with me if you want to see my beautiful face every day. But
What did you want to do this time? Peace.
They ain't hear what I said, I think I had to bring that back. Okay, kick back and I roll my pack. I'm like, can't cap, I'ma let this black. Okay, I rap, nigga, I like stacks. I pass you, I can't even see ya, ho. He shit talk my beats, bro. And a bitch get top, will teach ya, ho. On God.